أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسوله الكريم الحمد لله رب العالمين أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وتنظر نفس ما قدمت لغد واتقوا الله إن الله خبير بما تعملون. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is your brother again, Imam Abdul Azeez, and we want to continue our discussion on the subject of the transformative nature of fasting in the month of Ramadan. In the month of Ramadan, we have 29 or 30 days. During that 29 or 30 days, it's enough time for us to develop good habits. It's enough time for us to let off bad habits. It's enough time for us to develop into things that are altogether new. And we can pick up new hobbies, if you will, and new temperaments and things of that nature. And one of the best things for us to do during the month of Ramadan is to focus on fixing ourselves. And fixing ourselves in a way that are making us more pleasing to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. See, a lot of times we have these issues going into Ramadan, and when Ramadan is over, we still have the same issues. That's not what Ramadan is for, dear brothers and sisters. Ramadan is to transform you, not just for Ramadan, but for the month of Shawwal, the month of Dhul Qadr, Dhul Hijjah, yeah. Check it out. It's there to transform you and prepare you for Muharram and for when the next Ramadan rolls around. So you can take it and put it on your list, the things that you achieved, these accomplishments. And a lot of times we'll have these accomplishments that deal with things that are outside of us. And we won't bother with checking the list on the things that have a lot to do within us. That inner self-retrospection is very important, dear brothers and sisters. It's so important that we miss it by doing something else. And at the same time that we miss it while doing something else, we leave the month of Ramadan no better than we came in. We seek refuge in Allah from doing that, dear brothers and sisters. That we come into the blessed month of Ramadan knowing who we are with the proper intentions and with the focus on ourselves, not on those brothers and sisters, not on those other people that have nothing to do with us, that won't answer for my deeds and nor will I answer for theirs. And so the study, dear brothers and sisters, and the application, brothers and sisters, should always be rooted within the inner self. That our effort, our love for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has to be deep within. Our love for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala should be seen in our actions and our speech. And the things that we make the repairs on, we do so in an effort to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So I'm doing this, I'm fasting Ramadan in an effort to become a better servant. Now think about that. I'm fasting the month of Ramadan in an effort to become someone better than I was. Think about that. I want to become better, dear brothers and sisters. This is why I'm fasting Ramadan. I want to become better, not better than you, but better than me, but better than who I was, better than who I was yesterday, last week, better than what I was 5 years ago, dear brothers and sisters, me against me. I'm not making the niyah to fast Ramadan to be better than Ahmed, to be better than Maryam, to be better than Ali. My efforts, dear brothers and sisters, is to be better than who I am. Today, I want to end the month of Ramadan with a cleaner slate. I want to end the month of Ramadan with a better, some more good deeds on the scale. I want to come into the month of Ramadan one way and leave another way. And this is the reward that you get for fasting in the month of Ramadan in the manner in which is most pleasing to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You come out of the month, dear brothers and sisters, like a newborn baby. And you want to retain that. You don't want to retain that after the month is over. You just do something for a couple of weeks and then all of a sudden you're back to what you used to do. Evidence that you didn't improve, that it was temporary. And you want to make a long-standing effort, dear brothers and sisters, to reach the goal of pleasing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and to have it written that you changed your life through the institution of fasting in the month of Ramadan. See, this is where you get a win-win. You kill two birds with one stone. You please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and He rewards you, and then you correct yourself. May Allah help us, dear brothers and sisters, To that we say Ameen. When we come back, we'll continue our discussion on the transformative nature of fasting in the month of Ramadan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.